So I'm talking with Kate Beecroft. We've had one on the hospital, but also while you're here, wanted to do one, and this is obviously about Liverpool and the landing stage. And this, well, I mean, it was in the papers, all sorts of vagueness. And I interviewed the mayor of Liverpool, which also slightly sounded vague, that you weren't quite sure what was happening. Anyway, that's what we saw. But you've got your own take on this. Which bit is worrying you most about the future of Liverpool?
Again, it's the confusion and the conflicting information. It's not my take, it's what's actually in Hansard, what's in the questions again from this week. And from August. In August, I asked the Minister, in fact, it wasn't me, it was another one, another MHK, and the answer was, at the present time, the proposed date for opening the new facilities at Princess Half is the end of March 2020. Mm-hmm. And then all the publicity kept coming out, and it was referring to 21.
Yes.
So I thought, the Minister may have made a mistake there sometimes. You can sign off something, it's very easy. So in September, I asked again, and he said the new facilities are expected to be ready for opening in 2020. The exact date will depend upon the duration of the planning process, but it was March 2020 within the original one. And then you look at all the other answers, and he's talking about having to go out for public consultation, and obviously they still need planning permission. Still need Tynwald approval. They need to go out for tender for the supervisory services.
It doesn't seem likely, does it?
In 18 months.
Yeah, and even there's this gap, whatever happens, of a year, even if it all goes to plan, right? No one knows quite sure what's going to happen between the old one being decommissioned.
That's a real thing. I mean, that finishes at the end of 19. Our ability to use the current berth. And what is the plan?
Well, the mayor says he's kind of keen to keep it all going along, but
yeah, everyone's saying they're keen to keep it going along, but then there's issues over possibly the safety issues. There's issues over whether Peel will actually want to start construction of their new cruise liner facility before we're ready to move into the other one.
Isn't it? Because it could actually be demolished or decommissioned anyway, and there'll be
nowhere. They can say no. We're ready to start building.
What can we do? Is there anything besides you asking questions about it? Does it need firming up, obviously? And
obviously it needs firming
timetables.
Exact timetables need to come out, and the public need the comfort that things are being controlled properly.
And what's your view about where it's being moved to? I mean, we walked along the other day and had a look at it. We think where the new place will be. Are you happy that that's the best compromise, or would you prefer? Oh, I suppose you would prefer to stay where we are. Who wouldn't?
There isn't. I don't think, from my time in the department, I don't think there was actually any other place that was available on that side. Birkenhead, there was problems with. I'm going from memory when I was in the department, which is a couple of years ago now, so it's just trying to rack the brains. But I know there was some problem. I think it was because they couldn't guarantee us sort of long-term slots over there. But that doesn't excuse the fact. I mean, why has it taken us 2 years to get to this point? Why haven't arrangements started to be made? Why haven't we been firming things up? I mean, they're talking now about going out to consultation.
But they've agreed to spend the money on buying this new place, haven't they? So
to buy it, but not to build it. They've got the $3.5 million to buy it, but it's a long lease. It's not actually purchasing the site. It is a long-term lease, 237 or something like that years.
Might see us out.
Probably.
Hopefully. But no.
Oh, yeah.
But it says,
but it says the consultation process is not prescriptive, and members of the public will be able to express their views on the plans and any aspect. Feedback from the public is not expected to affect the time frame. But then you think, if they're only going to give feedback on the detailed plans, they're not going to change the detailed plans after they've been submitted and approved. So, what are they consulting?
So who are you going to ask these questions to? You're just going to put down some more?
Yeah, they'll have to. Unless you're going to ask the Minister when you interview him next. That's up to you.
Yeah, but
it's not only me who should be asking questions.
But how serious do you think this could be?
I think it is serious. I mean, we could be left with an unknown gap of not being able to go to Liverpool if the worst comes to the worst. What contingency plans do they have in place? Why are their answers so vague? And why, in their own press release, did it say 2021? And yet both of the answers and answers say 2020. How can you be sure of the timetable for anything when you're not given it? How can you be sure the information you're given is correct when you've got conflicting answers in the first place?